Good morning from Athens, Greece.
Our flights got in pretty late, so pretty much all there was to do was to set our stuff down in the hotel and then head to our welcome dinner, which was amazing. Our first try at some authentic Greek cuisine. After our welcome dinner, our group headed to this rooftop bar in the center of Athens where we had the most spectacular view of the Acropolis all lit up at night, and we had some pretty great drinks. We then headed back and went to bed before our very busy day the next day.
I'm here in my cute hotel room with Kinsey. Hi! There she is. And this is our view from this room. We're at the Athenium Smart Hotel because we're smart cookies. And this is the view. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it. And that is the Acropolis, or as Kinsey calls it, Acropolis.
We headed downstairs for our included breakfast, and it was a mix of some Greek food and some normal everyday buffet items.
Kinsey's beautiful breakfast. Mine. Not sure how I feel about this tomato, but I'm gonna eat it.
We loaded up on the bus, and our tour director gave us some great insights to the city as we drove to the Acropolis. He told us all about the different neighborhoods and all of the random Greek ruins that you can see literally everywhere. We're about to be a croppin' at the Acropolis.
A crop, drop, and roll. We're walking up to the Acropolis. This is more of a hike than I anticipated.
We made sure to get there super early to avoid crowds. However, as you'll see, crowds are kind of unavoidable.
And you're wondering, that's Catherine on the sign.
What?
Okay, but tell me why I was like, yes, these stairs.
I thought it was these stairs too.
Same. I was like, okay, wait.
It's like, of course, the ancient stairs.
Slippery.
I know, I saw them, was like,
that's enough for me.
The great thing about having a local tour director is they can take you to all the fun secret spots before you head to the main event. So we got these amazing views of the Acropolis basically all to ourselves just with our group, and views of the whole city just because our tour director knew of this spot to come.
Bird. Just looking at the Acropolis. Come here often?
The city was so beautiful, but as you can see, it's a little hazy because there were a lot of wildfires while we were there, as well as a heat wave, so we got double lucky with that one. And this is what I mean by the crowds. It was packed. Even on a day that was sweltering early in the morning, there were tons of tourists there. However, it was still an incredible sight.
And the Acropolis.
Finally, I honestly thought I was gonna have to rock climb to get up here, but it's not bad. I'm a little hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're pushing 100. It's 9:35 local time.
It's hot. It's toasty. My sunscreen is sweating off of my body. My mask has become a sweat cloth. But we're here in the Acropolis, I think, is what it's called. There it is.
The fire. That's where the fire is. You can see it's darker over there, guys. It may drop water, which is picked up from the Aegean. I don't know. You guys are going to be looking that way. If you see it drop, let me know.
Okay, we just finished our little guided information, and I think I'm a cooked chicken now. I'm so hot. I'm dying. My sunscreen is sweating off me. We're doing great. It's currently 100 and something degrees.
Perfect way to end our time on the hottest day of our lives. I'd like to thank Athena for this.
Our tour director then took us to a local shop where we could learn a bit more and get some souvenirs. After that, we had a walking tour around the city, and this was one of my favorite parts, just getting to see the area and see some of the ruins that were just out and about. And it was really lovely. We found a lot of really cool shops to pop into, and a lot of really great places to eat.
All right, ladies, where are we?
The depths of mountains.
I meant the restaurant.
Oh.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Greek.
Look at all the things it comes with.
I can't believe you don't like lamb. Like, that's so unlike you.
There's no lamb on here.
Yeah, no, there's
That's not that bad. Only
$19 for 2 people. I'm just saying. Look at all the meat, and then it comes with these little things.
Why don't we do that and I'll share it with you?
We got some chicken souvlaki, some zucchini balls, a meat platter, tzatziki, and a salad.
I mean, that's I guess the lamb.
Smells amazing.
Hold on.
I'm very intrigued about these. This food here is the best ever. I don't know what is in souvlaki, but I'm in love with it and obsessed with it, and I will eat it every day now. Ready?
We then continued our walking tour, but this time on our own. We had some free time, and we found this place called Little Kook, and it was amazing. It was like Wonderland and magic and dessert all twisted up into one. Can't recommend this place enough. It was so fun, and the milkshakes were mind-blowing.
We are in a magical place called Little Kooks. And this is their kooky book. Look at that feeling! Look at that. We're about to get some sugar in our systems.
I ordered the spicy Ursula, and it is the best thing I've ever had ever in my life, ever.
Spicy Ursula, change your life. So today was absolutely magical. Plaka, that was absolutely hands down the best place that we were. It was so cute, quaint, twisty, windy streets, the best food ever. We got so much tzatziki. I got souvlaki for the first time, had some Greek olives for the first time in Greece. Hopefully there will be more pita bread in my future. Then we went to this place for dessert called Little Kook. Little Kook? Kook, but it's all like Peter Pan themed, rainbows and like magic and very whimsical, and it was so fun. All of the servers were wearing like Peter Pan costumes, and the dessert we got was, I'm still thinking about it to this day, even though it was today, but like to this hour I'm still thinking about it. I got the spicy Ursula, which is like a frosty thing that they're famous for, and they put a big donut on top and cookies and like all sorts of crazy stuff, but it was a vanilla frosty, and it had amaretto and ground up coffee beans in it and like some other stuff that I didn't pay too close of attention to, and it was only $7. Like something like that in New York or somewhere would be easily 24 bucks for that kind of experience, and we only paid 7 euros, I think. Yeah, we did visit the Acropolis this morning, and that was awesome. Like it was great. It was very, very hot. Like I thought I was gonna die a couple times. It was so hot, but it was definitely worth it. It was worth hiking around. I'd say definitely go in the morning, because we when we first got there was not a lot of people around, and then like about an hour in, it was just like waves and waves and waves and crowds of people. We took a taxi back through the city to get back to our hotel, and we saw our tour guide Heracles outside of this church while we were walking back, and he just took us in the church, showed us around. They're setting up for some sort of festival. It's like the celebration of their patron saint of that church, and everyone in this place was so excited to meet us and talk to us and tell us their stories. There's this older woman who was just so passionate and telling us all about her affiliation with the church and all these stories, and she gave us these little cards, which are pretty neat. Everyone in Greece is very generous, is what I'm finding out. Like at the little souvenir shop we went to earlier, the lady checking us out was like, "Oh, you're €1 short? Sure, just take it. Like, why not?" And I think that just really like speaks to how like the Greek people are. They're just very generous, very like spirited. I don't know, I love it here. The one thing I will say is the like main square area of Plaka, there are a lot of people that will like try to hand you things. Do not take it. We like basically got followed and chased by like these guys that were just trying to hand us stuff in the street as like a free gift, and we're like, no, no, no. They would not take no for an answer. They tried to follow us and we're like shouting things at us. So just be very aware of your surroundings. If someone gives you something in Athens and says it's a free thing, it's a gift, if you're like in the touristy areas, I would say no, don't go for that. So we're getting ready now for our dinner and wine tasting that we're doing tonight, and then tomorrow we wake up at 5:30 in the morning to head to, I think, Santorini. I think that's next stop. We're gonna take the ferry at 5:30 in the morning. Pray for us. It's gonna be so early. And our room currently is a mess. That's all my stuff right there, just like exploded. Great. Thriving.
We set up our own wine tasting outside of EF, and it was amazing. We were the only people there, even though it was open to the public, so we kind of got our own private thing, which was great. Our sommelier woman, she taught us all about the different wines, what areas of Greece they came from, and they were delicious. Honestly, I liked this wine tasting even better than the one that is included with the trip. I just think the wines were better, and it was fun to have kind of our own thing. And then we got Italian food, I know, in Greece, but it was delicious, so can't complain.
That's it for Athens for now. We are headed to Santorini tomorrow.